Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am here with something totally different for you today with my totally different old portable sewing machine. I have been wanting to do this for a long time, but my old machine is broken. I could not do a wide zigzag on it for a long time, and I can on this, and I never got around to setting this up to try it, but now I have been forced to because my old machine is completely dead. Still haven't called the repair shop yet, but I will do that. And I just gave it a try and I liked it. Now, I'm sure many of you know all about the rag rugs that you make by wrapping fabric strips around cotton clothesline. I actually have clothesline. I actually did it. Practice pieces. I just wasn't in love with the process, but I knew there was an idea there somewhere. And I will get back to that because I do have an idea that I think will make me like it better. But then I thought, how come we can't just twist fabric scraps and not have to make the actual twine or cord like I've made before, which is super cool, by the way. But I wanted something quicker, and I will link to that fabric twine video down below. I could use wider strips, but I really wanted to use this stuff in my trash can. My shreds, as I call them. So I thought I'd give it a try, and there's an idea in there. Now, when you see the finished product, you're going to be like, nah, don't like. But like I said, there's an idea in there somewhere, and I think that the bigger the piece, and then when it's trimmed, it's flat, which is what I wanted. It would be really cool for tote bags. I know I'm always into the tote bags, or pillows, or dog beds, or whatever. It makes a nice sturdy fabric, all with scraps. It is thready, but I like thready. I like it so far. And I was going to wait until I had a bigger thing to show you, but I'm too anxious. So I'm just going to show you what I did so far 10 minutes ago. I'm going to show you how. So let's just start by pulling a little pile of shreds. Shreds can be, you know, on the wide side, but I mainly like these very narrow ones that, you know, go down to, you know, just very skinny. And you can also include thread if you have thread. I do toss my thread scraps in with my shreds because I like threads. Here's how we're going to start this. I took my little tag out because I need to tuck fabric under there. I'm just going to take some shreds. Let's add some color here. And you don't have to have the strips all, you know, even. They can be folded over. And you'll get an idea of what you can stick under the foot of your machine. I'm using clear thread. You could use a colored thread, but you're going to see a whole lot of zigzag if you do, which is fine. Totally up to you. I'm just going to twist. Twist in any direction that feels right. Make sure you leave some in the back to get started so you can pull on that a little bit. Now I'm just zigzagging. Let me get that little clear thread out of there. And you want your zigzag, you know, to be wide enough to somewhat cover your cord. Now see, that flattens it out, and it's cool. I'm gonna just keep twisting. And it doesn't have to be all the same thickness. Don't worry about that, or the same tightness. Now I do have a foot that has the split toes. Sometimes, you know, it'll want to get caught in that. You can use a different foot, but obviously you need a foot that will let you do zigzag. Let's, for the heck of it, just so I can show you color changes, let's say that we were starting to get, you know, like we're thinning down here. You can change color at any time. Ooh, let's shove this little piece of brown in there. And let me go to my bag of goodies here in my trash can. Let's add some of this. And then you can just, don't worry about ends. You can have some ends sticking out and you can trim those later. So I'm just going to twist this a little bit and I'm going to hold these ends. And then I'm just going to keep going. Okay, I'm just stopping there. And I'm just going to cut that. And you can see I have some little tails. I can just cut those off. And a nice end there also. Now here's what I do to start making the fabric. I just take the two ends. I don't even bother to cut this. Well, I'm saying this as though I've done this a million times. I've done it once, moments ago. And I'm just going to lay these guys flat next to each other. And I'm going to try to get the zigzag to go over both sides. I can push them together as needed. If one is way wider than the other, it seems to always work, but you can put one on top of the other a little bit if you want, or you can leave that varied wideness there. And don't worry if you have like a hole, like you didn't quite catch. You can always go back later and fix that. So I'm just going to zigzag. And for added color, we could always top stitch on top of this some other shreds. I love that idea. Now when I get to the end here, the cord might be twisted, so I'm just going to cut. This is the beginning of fabric. Stop laughing. Now, you can cut now if you want. Or you can wait. I'm just going to cut now. And we're going to put these together now. See? It's just starting to look cool. I know some of you absolutely think I'm insane for liking this. You go right on ahead and think that. I did this before. Oh, this one's more colorful. And now I have this guy. I thought I'd put these two together. Now, the thing is, you could make little short pieces and then make little quilt blocks. No, not quilt blocks. This is, this is too heavy for a quilt. You could make little blocks and then maybe sash those in some way, maybe using jeans, denim. That would be cool because it would be, thick like this and make yourself a nice little tote with denim and this shit. Because I know that's what some of you are calling it. And, or you can, decide how wide you want a tote bag and, keep your strips as wide as you need. But let's go ahead and join these. Look at that. It's getting cooler and cooler, and it's reversible. And like I said, we could always take some little shreds, or what I would like even better is colorful thread and adding thread on top and zigzagging over that. So we'll be doing some of that. And let's go one more step. Let's cut this and see, because I'm not ready to be done. And let's just slap that together now. Look at that. Oh, man. This is awesome. I have been looking for a way that I liked to use the shreds. I'm telling you, there's an idea in here, especially if we embellish with other thread. We'll do that next time. Always check my eBay. The link is in the description box down below to see what kind of scraps I have up for grabs. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. I'll be back with more soon. Bye!